map. So if you know how there's like collections for like lake.
What is going on, guys? It is your friend here, the YouTube Latasha, back at it again with a brand new CSGO video, and apologize for taking so darn long for this video. It's really not really my fault, in the sense that my family's pretty crazy, in the sense that they really do need me to help operate our two family businesses. But that aside, my folks, my friends, let's get into today's video. So basically, I think Valve can improve the inventory, the CSGO inventory. And generally speaking, I have over 100 StatTrak skins within my main inventory. Don't ask me why I need 100 StatTrak skins. You never really need skins, to be perfectly honest, or you can enjoy the game. But that aside, people like myself that have various different skins, would like to play with all these different skins, especially StatTrak skins. Now, I would like Valve to have a button, so with your loadout, so basically every time you spawn with an AK-47, it could be a different AK-47 from your inventory each time. Generally speaking, I have, I think, 12 different variants of AK-47 that's StatTrak, and I got like 4 or 5 duplicates of, not really duplicates, but 4 or 5 different versions of the StatTrak AK-47 in the field tested condition. I think Redline, I think it is. Basically, they have different stickers that are pretty expensive and yada yada yada. But basically, it's kind of annoying because it's inconvenient to manually select the AK-47, and I thought it would be neat every time I spawn in deathmatch or play in competitive matchmaking that I could spawn with a different AK-47, or every time I buy an AK-47, it could be a different AK-47 from my inventory every single time. And you can also set it so you can only spawn with StatTrak versions of the AK-47, or souvenir versions of the AK-47, or generally speaking, any AK-47. But enough about AK-47s. This rule could definitely apply to collections. So every time you're playing on Cache, for example, if you have some or all of the Cache collection, you can definitely set a rule so every time you play Cache, you're only using Cache weapons and the Cache badge. So that would be definitely cool to have a system like that. Or with Cobblestone, if you have any Cobblestone Dragon Laws or USP Royal Blues or something like that, every time you play on certain maps, so long you have those certain skins in your inventory, you can definitely set it so it fits the theme, so to speak, every time you play the map. Another thing they can definitely do with the inventory is make items stackable. I don't really want to keep clicking right side, or left side to go to the next page, that is, and see dozens and dozens of keys, or dozens and dozens of capsules, or even worse, dozens and dozens of cases. Sometimes cases do piss me off, because if I'm trying to look for a specific thing within my inventory, all I can really see is duplicates of some items. So it would be kind of neat if there's a little toggle button so you can kind of items that are the exact same with each other, such as keys, stickers, the whole shebang, so long as it's not a skin or a knife, I think it should kind of go into one neat pile. Another thing I think they should definitely improve is basically, instead of having a gun rack to inspect the weapon, it should definitely be like a different holding mechanism, if that makes sense. And it should just be on a random map with a FOV field of view. No, POV point of view. I don't know. The point is, basically speaking, sometimes when you're aiming down the sights in certain FPS games, the background kind of gets blurred out. That would be pretty neat, because generally speaking, with a blue skin, that is, when you're inspecting it through your inventory, it's in the exact same position as a red skin, so long as the two skins are of the same gun. And what I mean by this is, I would think it would be cool if you inspect the gun and it would have so it would just have a different background generally, and depending on the rarity of the skin, it will have a more exciting background, or maybe even a themed background, because it's kind of boring to look at the same old background when inspecting, and possibly it could be something neat for workshop makers to do. You know, they could take pride in making inspect animations within the game and within your inventory, you know. Another small thing, not really to do with the inventory, but just deathmatch, is the fact that I really do hate whenever you're spawning with the M4A1S or the USP, sometimes I would like to spawn with the suppressor off. So if there's like a button in deathmatch, I know it's kind of off topic and kind of random, but I would like a button or a switch or something like that, so I can definitely press that button and bam, I spawn for the rest of that deathmatch. I can spawn with that weapon without the silencer on. That would be very, very neat. But back to inventories and all, I also like a small button on the side or something like that where you can kind of hide name tags, because generally speaking, quite a lot of my name tags I didn't place on the gun itself. And sometimes I'm looking for a specific gun, let's say it's a AK-47 Red Lemonade, and I'm trying to look for it, but I can't really find it every time I type in AK-47 because it has a name tag. That's kind of annoying and frustrating if you ask me. So if there's a button that you could kind of show the true name of the skin, that would be very convenient for someone like myself with an enormous inventory. So let me think, I screwed that up. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you agree that the inventory system needs a facelift? Sorry about being so late, guys, about video uploading. My life has been recently pretty crazy. You know, I had quite a lot of planned recently, and it was my 20th birthday 5 days ago. You know, I had a video planned for my birthday. I was going to do an unboxing with someone, some big YouTuber. I wouldn't reveal who it was, but it wasn't like huge YouTuber, but like this guy does some pretty nice work, and I'll see if I can do some videos with him possibly in the future, or maybe an unboxing or something like that. But that aside, guys, let me know in the comments down below if you have any other suggestions, what you would like to see within like an inventory update, inventory facelift, because recently Valve has been facelifting or ear lifting, whatever you want to call it, the sounds for the UMP and all that, you know, the whole shebang. And I really do appreciate every single sound they've updated. I think it sounds marvelous. So let me know what you think about the new sounds, which one you hate and which ones you love. But I really do hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope you enjoyed this deep yet soothing voice, guys. It is what time is it? It's 9:30 apparently at the time, well, as of recording this voiceover. And stuttering aside, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next CSGO video.
Why are you being aboriginal?
Get your door off the fucking microphone.
They're gonna wish they were never born.
Shut up!
I don't want to talk to your bloody door, man. I want to talk to the real man.
Flick smoke.
No get to the land!
Tell your daughter I'm going to call the police because you fucking abducted your father.
I didn't adopt my father.